I think I may need to adjust the camera for our project. So let me just give that a try real quick. So let me just see if this will work. All right. So far, so good. They give me a tiny bit more working space. We'll see. I may have to adjust again. Hi, Patty. Welcome. I'm just pulling this out of the mold real quick. Today, we are unmolding the wolf soap. And we will also be making the Mandala soap for Stacy. Got paper over here. So here's a little bits of extra leftover soap that we had, which I'll use for testing. This is the little extra bar that we made. Just gonna pop that out real quick so you guys can see. Here's how it looks. Has a pretty cool galaxy swirl to it. Came out really cute. There you can see little stars. Hi Stacy, welcome. I just pulled out the little oval bar. Here's the bottom, the sides, and then the top. Ended up with a really cool galaxy look to it. All right, so I'm gonna put this aside somewhere. Ended up with a bunch of extra tools today, so I have a little less free space than usual. Here we go. Okay. Let me just open this, and we'll get started pulling this out of the mold. So it'll just be 1 minute here. Yeah, thank you, Patty. Yeah, it did come out kind of cool. Had a lot more swirls than I thought it would, so that's always a plus. Kind of never know with those little bars what they're going to look like. Okay. Was just making sure my chat settings were working. Okay. So I'm just loosening this up. Hopefully this came out okay. And hopefully I can get it out of the mold. Let's see here. All right, there we go. This is just the edge, the soap that pours over the edge, so that's nothing. All right. There we are. Okay. Got it out in one piece. Excellent. Just going to get these little pieces off. Well, it's going to make more. I may as well leave it until I'm done. Then we can scoop it up. All right, so let me line this up. I'm going to turn it around because I want to make sure I don't cut those moons. And I think when I put them in, I was looking at them, and I think I put a couple of them kind of close. So, all right. Just checking these. They sound okay? All right. Let's try this again. Okay, it looks like the wires are going to miss the moon, so that's good. All right. Now let me put this more into frame here. There we go. Don't want to miss the reveal here. Okay, here's the one from the center. How's that? You even see the little stars, little dots in the sky there. I'm so glad there's no air pocket underneath where his legs are. That's what I was worried about. There's a little moon on top. Now I did make a little mistake. I kind of meant for the moons to be on top on this side, but then I realized that then the moon would be on top of the moon. So I'm actually kind of glad I put it on this side instead, because I just think that it just looks more balanced like that. But yeah, you can see a little bit of shimmer on the moon. Oh, that's super fun. I'm so glad that came out okay. Oh, I'm glad you guys like them. Thank you. I never know how these things are going to look, as you know. So there's that. That one. I'll go this side. These are feeling a little bit on the soft side, so they're definitely going to need to cure for a few days. Oh, look at this one. The moon. it's not there, but I cut it right at the end. So this is like the shadow of the moon. Look at that. Weird. That is super cool. I've never seen that before. Huh. Interesting sample piece. Okay, here's the last bar. So I guess we have a wolf howling at a moon plus the galaxy. Let me see. Hey, Felicia, welcome. I hope you're feeling all right. We're just making some soap here for Stacy's nephew. He likes wolves. I hope everybody goes by to check out your channel. I'm going to go ahead and set that aside. And then here's the last little end piece. So this one had the moon, but this one, see how it was cut right where the moon ended? So you just have like this little shadow, like a little dark spot where the moon should be. That's so bizarre. Well, thank you, Felicia. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope everybody also checks out Felicia's channel. She has the crafting nook. You guys need to go, and if you're new to the channel or if you're not familiar with everything yet, definitely check out her channel. She's got a lot of cool stuff on there. She has a lot of acrylics. I mean, I always call it acrylics. It's not resin. There we go. Resin. Okay. I'm going to clean all this off. And then we got to do that mandala pour. I'm just cleaning some of the soap off from in between here real quick before we put it back. Oh, and 007 had asked me to do a chess set. So I got the stuff to do the chess set. So somebody should let her know. We can do that soon. Okay, I'm going to stop fussing with this because I will fuss with it until it's clean. That's not what we want. Oh, you sent a picture to their mom? Awesome. Let me put this back really quick. Sorry, my chat doesn't always show me everything in order. Okay, let me just wipe this down. Get all the soap crumbs. All right. Oh, she loves it? Awesome. I'm glad she likes it. It smells so good. It smells like candy, like Skittles. It's a perfect fragrance. I love that one. There's a few of them I really, really like. That's definitely one of them. It smells 100% edible, but it's not, so don't eat it. I always say it won't taste very good. All right, so here are the soaps. What I'm going to do is real quick put them on the shelf so they can start curing. Then later I will come back and plane them and bevel and all that, make them look nice. And get these in order here. There we go. All right, let me go do that. I'll be right back. Also, guys, I know I don't do a whole lot of my traditional, pre-recorded, edited music background videos. But I did a collab with some other YouTubers recently to make a gemstone soap, and that video should be posted tomorrow morning. So if you guys are bored in the morning looking for something to do, it should be up around, I have to double check the time. It's like 6 or 7 in the morning, I think, Eastern time. But yeah, it's going to be moonstones, sort of. More of a play on words, but hopefully you guys will like it. All right, let me move this out of the way. So, Mandala soap, yes. Let me get this. Oops. I got this. So, Stacy, I know you said you wanted blue, so like a dark blue. So I have this one, the dark navy blue. It's almost black, but it's definitely blue. I could add that. We could add like a little at a time, so it gets to like dark blue without looking too black. And then you wanted a lighter blue. I have this one here. It's called Making Waves. And then I have Starry Night, but I think the contrast for this will be a little bit better just because it's lighter. And then you were suggesting either a white or a gray. And let me see what you say really quick here. Yeah, the new toy, exactly, Patty. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you guys missed those pre-recorded ones. Honestly, like this is kind of more fun because it's like real time. For me, it's a little bit more fun. Plus, I get to make all the things you guys suggest. But I will probably still be doing some pre-recorded ones, like with the collabs. And anytime, like I'm going to be doing some more cat soap, so I'll probably pre-record those. But I'll see. But yeah, if you guys do like them, I can keep making them. I just wasn't sure what everybody would want when I started to do lives. So, but I have the white here, and then I've got the silver. This is called pewter silver. It's kind of like a gray in the soap rather than being like a true like silver, I think. Excuse me, especially in the cold process soap. But what we can do is add a little bit of this and add some of this to it. It's called Mystic Blue. It's like a, how do I explain it? It kind of looks white in the soap, but then when you wash with it, it gives off a little bit of a shimmer. We could also add that to the white. And we could add some white to this to lighten it up a little bit to make like a lighter gray, because I think that would be good since we have this dark one. So I guess what I'm suggesting is basically doing something like this. We get the dark blue, a lighter blue, a white, and then this gray but lightened a little bit with the white, so that you have like a lighter gray. You like that one down next to the dark better? Oh, I have this completely off camera, don't I? Okay. You like this one better? Let's see what you guys are saying. No, you like this one better. Yes. Okay. Perfect. All right. So let me go ahead and get this other one out of the way. Now that I know what I'm doing, sort of. I guess I never really truly know what I'm doing. Okay. So let's do that, and then we'll add a little bit of this shimmer, maybe to the white. It won't look sparkly on the bar necessarily, but like when you wash with it, when you look at the bar, the white parts will have a little bit of shimmer to them. It'll be pretty, and it'll pick up, since it's got the shimmer blue. It'll pick up the blue in these two colors a little bit and just kind of, it's hard to explain. It's like subtle and not really there. It's almost like ethereal. It's really pretty. I like these Mirage ones. One of these, a similar color to this, I'm going to be using in my recorded video tomorrow, so you can kind of see how that will look. Oh, and we have to choose one other thing before I get ahead of myself again. We got to choose the pull through. So last time, I think it was, whoops, I think we used this one last time. So let's Stacy pick. We got 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let me know which one you want to try. Or just go by the colors, black, white, green, or blue. That's another way to do it. The one we used before? Okay, this one? I think it was that one. Okay, put this in here. And I gotta just set this up. These are little metal parts. So I put washer on. No, sorry. Put the screw on first. Make sure I'm threading these on correctly. These are so tiny. I hope I don't lose any of these. I'm sure I could just order more if that happened. Okay, here's this one. Also, I want to start putting links down below of where I got these things. So later on when this video goes up and once I'm able to edit it and all that, I'll put a link. So in case you guys ever decide to make soap, you'll be able to find it. Okay, I'm going to put this. Gotta tighten it on this side. I need like a little tiny mini wrench. Okay. There we go. That's going to fall. All right, I'll put these back. Yeah, they are really cute. Oh, Felicia, I don't know, did you see the last one we made with India? India Brady Art was the one who requested the first one. Let me grab a couple to show you real quick. We used pinks and greens, and I didn't have the little pour spouts like this, enough of these to make it, so I had to pour it in by hand, so they came out. This side I need to finish. But they came out kind of cool looking anyway. They were really cool. Like this one came out pretty clear. You can kind of see the petals on that one. I'm gonna have to start making more of these because I'm super excited to see what designs, how they all look. Okay, so let's put that back. Okay, so let me go ahead and put the mold together. I want to make sure that it's as even as I can get it because I don't want it to leak. I'm sure you guys know when you pour resin and the mold isn't together all the way, you find out pretty quick. Okay. Whoops. Little piece of the cardboard packaging in there. Okay. And this feels pretty solid too. It doesn't feel like it's gonna come undone, so that's good. Perfect. And I don't know if I have enough to like completely film this. Uh-oh. Okay, yep. So I'm gonna set this here. And then we gotta mix. So I'm gonna, these are the little cups that I got, or the little, whatever you call these contraptions to put the batter in. I'm gonna mix the batter really loose and I'm not gonna get a thick trace because what we're gonna do is put the color in afterwards, right on top. And then we're gonna shake it to mix it in, I think, because in fact, let's do that right now because I don't want it to what was the word I'm thinking of? I don't want to, like, while I'm shaking, I don't want it to like set up on me. Actually, you know what? We'll play it safe. We'll mix them in the little pots and pour them in because I don't want to risk it. I know that if I do it the other way, we'll do it like this. We'll play it safe since we're only just starting to make these. Okay. So instead, we've got these little pour spouts that we'll be pouring the soap batter in afterwards. Okay, so here's this, and set that aside. Okay, so here is the oil, and then I did find it. I do still have the star showers that you wanted. It's that really good smelling one, and of course the light water. I need to put my face mask on, so I have to move the headset for just a second. Okay, so it might sound funny, or I'll go ahead and separate these little pour spouts out right now. All right. And what I'll do is I'll put the fragrance in these little pots instead of in here. It doesn't really accelerate, but I also don't want to, risk anything. So we'll do it like that just to make sure. This smells so good. And we'll do roughly equal amounts of batter, roughly-ish, in each one. All right. So I'll set this aside. Okay. So those are ready to go. We're going to mix this briefly, and then we will put them in their pots and add the colors. Yeah, she's got the hookup today. That's right. I found everything. I was just saying something. Usually, I think I have something and I don't, or I think I'm out of something and I'm not, so I order it and then I have too much. So, yep, I need a slightly more efficient inventory system. What I was using before isn't working now because I just have more options than I used to. So, okay, I'm just gonna pulse this and just sort of barely. I just want this mixed because if it gets too thick, it won't look super good. Oh, and also one more thing before I forget. We're gonna put this has to go in first. So I'm gonna put it inside the mold now, so I don't forget to do it later. See, now it's in there. Okay. All right. So that is barely mixed. That's definitely going to separate if we do not mix it more, which is exactly what I want because we have to mix it more. So I'm going to pour some in to each one. I can always add more, but can't really take away. So I'm going to go slow. And I had to adjust my camera again. So hopefully I'm getting all this on video. If not, I'll move. Okay, it looks like 3 of the 4. Let me move over. There we go. It's a little bit better. This first one needs a little more. And this one, yeah, I can already see it separating. That's good. That means we did this perfect. Okay, perfect. Spatula. Ta-da. I'll just put in this last one. All right, so I'm going to put the white can be mixed in with just a whisk. It doesn't need the stick blender because I have it already mixed in oil. Also, that white tends to cause the soap to set up faster. So I definitely want to wait as long as possible, or do everything I can possible to prevent it from thickening up too quick. So you just add the white real quick. Just add a little bit. Mix this in. Oh, I don't need this stupid thing anymore. Okay, there we go. All right. There's that. Put a little bit more. All right, that's pretty good. And then what we'll do is the white we were going to add this little bit of shimmer to. So let's add that. I'll see if it'll give you that weird blue effect when it's sitting on top of the soap. Yeah, kind of. It's not as obvious since we've already got the white in there. Okay. But it'll look really pretty in the soap, like when you wash with it. Yeah, see, it just kind of disappears. It doesn't turn the soap blue or anything. It just is there. It's just really cool looking in the soap. Okay, so I'm going to put in some of this gray. And we're going to be using the white in this also. So I'll go ahead and mix this in by hand first. It's kind of a little bit more. This is not a color I get to use very often. I've only used it a couple of times. But it's really, really pretty, especially if you want a soap that doesn't have any charcoal in it. Like this one won't have that charcoal. So, okay, that's a little bit on the green side. So I'm going to add a little more. And the green is coming from the soap batter reacting with the silver. Like when you put blue but not enough blue, it's sort of the same thing. But when it sets up, it should be, yeah, that's definitely gray. Okay, I want to add a touch of white. There we go. That'll make it a little more opaque, but also it shouldn't compete with the dark blue. Okay, so let's add this blue in. We want this to really be blue. There we go. I see what you guys are saying here. I might miss chat. Yeah, the one it feels really solid, Stacey. I think you did great. I think this will be totally perfect. Okay, just making sure nobody was asking me anything. Okay. Whoops. And then here I'm going to take this out. There's a little bit of the batter at the bottom in the corner of the blue that's not coming out. So I'm going to take that. Put this here. Okay. There we go. That's better. Okay, so that's all mixed. And then we got to do this dark one. And we'll start with a little bit and just add as we think we need it. Okay, so yeah, this is like a dark navy blue, like it says. Yeah, wow, that's really good. Yeah, that's really dark already. Okay, I think we better stop there so this doesn't turn completely black on us. Want a little bit of the blue to shine through. Okay. Then we're going to do the same as before with this and take the spatula and just run it around the bottom to get that plain soap to come out and mix in. Okay, that looks really good. Okay, so now we got to pour these into the bottle. These are coming close to the thickness we need to do the actual pour. So here's the bottles. I'm going to try my best to do this on camera, but since I have to work fast, I might, if I miss it, if it's not on camera, that's not intentional. What happened to my other spatula? I set it down. Oh, here it is. It's invisible. Okay. Literally. Okay, I'm going to, whoops. All right, let's pour it in here. Yeah, that's a perfect consistency. Okay, I got to work quick. Let's get this white out of here. All right, there's the white. I'm going to try to go roughly in order of light to dark so that I can use the same spatula. Come on, get back on there. Okay. There's that. Here's the next one. Yeah, this is getting thick. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I can shake them up and that will loosen the batter up again. So all is not lost. There we go. It's quite a bit down there. Let's get that out. There we go. Okay. There's that. And the blue. This smells so good. I'm starting to really smell that fragrance. Okay, that blue came out pretty easy. That's good. The oil I used was still pretty warm. I thought it had enough time to cool down, but it's been a warmer day than what it has been, and I think it just was a bit on the warm side. Okay. Which contributed to this quick setting of the soap. Okay. I don't want this to come off. There we go. And the last one here is dark blue. This is super cool. It looks like if somebody told you that this was black, you know, at first you might be like, oh yeah, but then when you really look at it, it's like, no, it's definitely blue. Definitely blue. Okay. But you just need so little of this color to get the dark effect. It's really cool. Okay. All right, now I've got this mess on the table. A million different bottles and jugs and things. All right, so let's do. I'm gonna have to do this real quick, guys. So I'm gonna have to. I can't check the chat yet. I'm really sorry, but I will as soon as I can. I think we should do. Trying to pick an order here. Probably something with like that. The dark blue, light blue, gray, and white. So let's do that. Let's start with this dark blue. Oh, let me grab a piece of tape real fast. I need to tape that down. Or you know what? No, we'll use a clip. I'll use a clip just so I don't have to go to the other room. Let's see if this works. Okay, let's see. There's that. Okay, clip it. Now, like I said, this mold feels really solid. So if there's any mistakes, it's user error, not the mold. I'm quite sure. Okay, meaning that it's my mistake. Okay. All right, so there we are. Move all this. All right, so let's start with this one. Yeah, this is still fluid. Okay. It's collecting lint already. All right, I'm going to try my best to get it down in there, to where you guys can see. But the camera is like a couple inches away, and if I have to, I might have to move it just so that this doesn't set up. But hopefully, okay. So dark blue, light blue, white, and silver. Yeah, let's do that. Dark blue, light blue, white, and silver. All right, let's try this. Okay, I'm just watching from up here. All right, so we do a little mound of that. Dark blue, light blue. Okay, that's good. White. Oh, see, the white's already fighting me. Let me. Whoops. Did not hit that. Let me move this out of the way. Okay. Let's shake it up. There we go. White. And some silver. And the first round of this, because it's setting up the pattern, is not going to be super perfect, but it will. Once we get going, it'll look really cool. Okay, so you can see can you see all the layers in there? Looks kind of cool. Okay. Whoops. Then I hit the camera. Way to go. Okay. Dark blue. Light blue. White. And silver. And what should happen is that these colors should push against each other and force them to spread out, which will make the ideal like pattern, I guess, for the pull through tool to make the little Mandela effect or flower effect or whatever you want to call it. Blue, white, and silver. I need to get a fancy camera set up because I really want you guys to be able to see this, but oops, keep bunking the camera. I'm gonna get a new tripod that'll work on this table better. I think that will fix it. And whoops, hopefully I don't bump the camera. Sorry, guys. I might have to also get a little base to put this in so that I don't bump into it, and the mold, so I don't knock the mold over. But I think so far this looks really cool. Even before the pattern is pulled through. Also, I need to do this and get it done while it's still fluid so I can actually pull the tool out, if that makes sense. Whoops. White. Come on, come on, come on. Silver. These bottles are round, so they slip out of my hand real easy. All right. I need to get put little grips on them or something. Black. Why not black? Dark blue. Light blue. White. Whoops. White. Whoops. Got an air pocket in there. White. And silver. Whoops, another air pocket. Maybe some air pockets in there. Hopefully they don't stay in the soap. I don't think they will though. Okay, dark blue. Light blue. It's like blue ketchup. We're getting towards the bottom here. I might have to put these in a pitcher upside down. White. I think what I'll do is lay them on their side so that the soap can start pooling. Okay, and that's silvery gray color. Okay. Give them a shake also. Okay. Dark blue. Light blue. White. There we go, and silver. There's a lot in there, but for some reason, it's got some air. Okay, dark blue, light blue, I'm gonna move this slightly. White. Oh, come on. It's gonna have all these splatters along the side. Just shake this down a little more. White. Okay, and oops, silver. Trying to get it so where you guys can see it. I don't think that worked. Let's try again. Dark blue, light blue, white. I'm gonna shake this really, shake that down. White. Come on. White. There's a lot of air bubbles in that one. And silver. Hi Ian, welcome. We're doing that other really cool pull-through thing that Stacy got the mold for me so I could make a proper one. There's a dark blue, light blue, white. This is just, it wants to have air bubbles. White and silver. Okay, dark blue. Oops. Light blue. White. Oops. Need a little more white than that. Oh, come on. I'm going to try closing the cap and then giving this a really good shake down. There we go. White. It's not cooperating. Okay, we may actually be ending the end of the white of that on that one. Silver. Okay, we might be reaching the end on these guys. What I'm going to do is I have a little spoon. It's called a spoon that is supposed to be able to get things out of containers like this. And it's going to muddy the top. So the very last couple of bars that are made will look a little bit muddier than the first. By the way, this is how it looks on the side. We've got little stripes going on. I'm going to try it and see if that spoon works. That way none of the batter is wasted. But it's going to be, the idea is not to make like the top bars look perfect. It's just so that the soap doesn't get wasted. So look at that. It's basically empty. That worked out really well. So here's what the spoon does. Let me show you. It's like this weird angled thing. You stick it in here, and you're supposed to be able to scrape because of that angle. It's supposed to let you scrape and scoop all that stuff out of there. And look, a whole spoonful. It completely filled the spoon. Let's do another one. I'm only half done. So I'm not exactly expecting this to come out perfect, especially since we are kind of against the clock here. I don't want this to be too firm, but I also thought another full spoon. That it'd be nice not to have to waste all this batter here. And yeah, that goes basically right to the top. I think I'm using the angle. Another spoonful. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, spoon, good job. Let's try the blue ketchup. Gonna send Ian some blue ketchup. It'll be his favorite color, I'm sure. All right. Almost a full spoon there. Let's try that again. Oops. And since I've never used this before, I'm sure that I'm not doing this perfect, but I'm in a hurry, and also I will, when I'm done with this, I will scrape these out a little bit better and see if we can get a more, if I can get more of this out of here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna break the pattern and do gray next, just so that the blue and the white don't completely mix together. All right. This gray feels like it has more weight to it. Yep, there's quite a bit in there. Is that one? The first person I saw using the spoon thing to clean out these little jugs is Lisa from I Dream in Soap. So definitely check out her channel. She's got some cool ideas on how to clean your equipment if you make soap. All right. But this is good because all this soap would have been wasted essentially. Yeah, that white is really getting thick. You can see, this bottle still has quite a bit of weight to it. See, that's the second full scoop. It's about 3/4 full. Yep. But that's normal. The white usually does thicken up quite a bit. Okay, so there's that. Got this huge mess to clean up. Wipe this off. Okay, let me go ahead and do this pull through while I'm still thinking about it. There we go. Hopefully I'm going to try to do this where you guys can see. Got to make a clean spot for this to sit. Okay. All right, let's see. Can you guys see down there? I'm going to take this clip off. I'm going to carefully, okay, I feel it pulling out. And I'm hitting the camera. Let me try this again. There we go. Phew, just barely. Ta-da! Looks awesome. Okay, I'll put that aside. And what we'll do, it has like a little star shape in the middle now because we pulled that tool out. Now we got to let this sit and rest until sit and rest until it sets up. I'm going to stick it in the oven later. So far it looks really cool. I think this is going to be super pretty. Let me get this I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to get the mold, the little miniature single mold. Ooh, I know what I'll do. I'll use this mold. You guys will get to see why this is significant tomorrow. All right. But first, let me just check what chat is saying real quick, because if you guys are trying to get a hold of me, I could not tell. Let me see what you guys are saying. Yeah, Patty, it pretty much was a big mess. I'm definitely getting a hand workout. My arthritis is telling me all about it. Yes, blue ketchup. Let's see. You can taste it. Ketchup is the best condiment. Yuck. Yeah. Ketchup is good on some things, but not so good on ice cream. All right. So what I'm going to do, this has some really cool like mica already in it from this morning. So I'm going to sprinkle this in. We are going to do something here. I'm just going to scrape this off as much as I can, get as much in here as possible. I don't know if we'll really get a full like bar. I kind of doubt it, but yeah, look how much was on there. That tool kind of absorbs quite a bit. All right, now we're just going to start by scraping these all down and making that little sidebar with all the leftover batter. And then I'll try again to clean out those little tiny containers. Man, this smells good. This one, and there's several that I really, really like. There's this one, the Love Spell, smells really, really good. I don't know. I don't usually use the ones that I don't like, so basically all the ones you see me use, I like them, but there's some that really stand out. So this is one, the Star Showers. That's by Nurture Soap. And the Smell the Rainbow, that's by Nurture Soap also. That's the one that smells like Skittles. I have links for the stuff down below if you guys ever are looking for it. And that lime one that we used for the what's it called? Flamingos. The flamingo one is really unusual. I think that's why I like it so much. It's just bizarre. It's like it's definitely a lime. It has like a tropical, like the scent smells really tropical, and there's definitely that lime there. And then it has this like in the background you could smell this, like you could smell heat, like a, I don't know if it's supposed to represent like a tropical island, like the heat from an island, or if it's like a chili that I'm smelling, or what it is, but it's just bizarre. And I really, really like it. So I think I might get another tiny bottle of that. And maybe in the summer, we can make another soap with it and maybe do like a beach theme or like an island theme with it. I'm going to get some little cutters to make seashells. So maybe we could do like a seashell one. Because it's not lime like, I don't want to say it's not a refreshing smell, but because it is, but it also has that heat there. So I don't know. It's, like I said, it's bizarre, but in a good way. What am I forgetting? I think I got them all. Oh yeah, the little tiny bottles. Okay, so let me just settle this out. And then I got these little things here. These are little pieces of soap that we are going to sprinkle in. This is going to look really cool. And we're going to put soap on top of them. So there'll be like a little layer of things in this soap. And all this pretty mica, we will not have that go to waste. There we go. That already looks better than it did when it was sitting in a pitcher. Okay. So this is going to have like a really cool like layer in the middle of sparkles, and I mean you won't know unless you use the bar. When you get to that middle part, you'll be like, oh, what's this? Or you can cut it in half, I guess, and see. All right, so I'm going to try this again. I'll admit this is kind of a little hard on my hands, but better than wasting the soap. There we go. We got some more. It looks like only a little tiny bit near the top is not coming out. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know if that's just me not using it correctly. Because it looks like it has that little lip, that little bend there where it's supposed to fit into the cap, where you screw the cap on, the neck of the bottle. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, we still got quite a bit out. That's still really good. And this will make it so much easier to clean the bottle too, because that's one of the troubles with making this kind of soap is then you've got all these stupid bottles to clean. And all that soap that you can't get out. And it's just wasteful. But this makes it not so wasteful. Okay, let's go back in for the gray. Maybe we can do like a little chopstick swirl after we're done. Okay, there's some gray. See how much is in there? It's quite a bit. I was gonna make sure to put all of this in that pull-through soap, but I was worried it would start to set up on the bottom, and I didn't want to, wreck the whole design trying to save half an ounce of soap. I got it all on my arm. Let me clean that off. They always say this is why you wear long sleeves, but I find that if I wash it off, it's fine. It's only an issue if I don't wash it off, and then it starts to itch. All right, because the lye hasn't fully blended with all the oils and saponified yet. That'll take probably a few hours or a day or two or whatever. I'm sure that there's a way of testing exactly how long it takes, but it's probably expensive and also probably kind of pointless. All right. But it's been sitting here long enough that the lye isn't actually burning me now. But it will irritate my skin if I leave it there too long. Okay, that came out really clean. You can see how clean this came out before it. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Compared to before. All right, here's our blue ketchup. I'm trying to think of what we could even make blue ketchup out of. Like, blueberries are kind of purple once you grind them up. Not really sure if there's anything this vibrant of a blue. What are you guys saying down there? Made your own crushed glass? Oh, a lot of work? Oh, I bet it is. Yeah. It was great for even trying, definitely. Yeah, everybody makes it look easy. The magic of editing. That's kind of why I like these lives. It kind of shows you, like, this would all get cut out. If this was like a normal video that I made, like, all this would be cut out. You would just see, like, 30 seconds of me scraping a bottle, and then, because nobody wants to sit around and watch this typically if there's no interaction, nothing going on. But yeah, a lot of stuff you see on YouTube has been edited. There's a couple of YouTube channels that I don't even name them because I don't want people going to see them, but they're not owned by like a person. It's like a entity that makes a whole bunch of the same type of like hack videos. And it's like several different YouTube channels that are all run by the same like entity, and their hacks don't actually work. And if you look really careful, like if you watch their videos like in slow motion, or you stop and pause and look, you'll see them go to do something. Like they'll do this, they'll go away, come back with the tray, but it's a different tray, and the soap is completely, they'll pull this out and it'll be diamonds or something instead of soap. And it's just so fake. Like, and people, like especially children, they don't know that this stuff's fake. They try it. Some kids like died trying to like do crazy things from those videos, and stuff that a kid wouldn't know wasn't real. Here's that mica. I'll put that on top. This one is well, actually I'm not gonna tell you because it's gonna come the video. Anyways, it's very pretty though. Very pretty. I love this mica. Anyway, but yeah, that's why when you watch regular YouTube videos, you don't always know what all goes on in the background. What you can try if you're going to do glass is break it into larger chunks and then put it in a rock tumbler. There's a guy, I think it's called Michigan Rocks or something. He tried making sea glass and he showed like the whole process. But depending on what you're trying to do, because he to make the sea glass, it took a long time, but he had different parts in the process where the glass was just broken up. So depending on what you're trying to do, that might be worth something worth trying out, is tumbling the glass like you would rocks. So this looks okay, but I want a little bit of the white. Let me get this white oil. No, you know what I'll do instead? I got a better idea. Ha ha ha. Where's the spatula? Here we go. Okay, so in this mold, along the sides, there's all this gunk here. I'm gonna, well, it's not gunk, it's soap batter, but I'm gonna scrape this down. We put that on top. That will give me something to swirl. There we go. That's better. Okay. Don't want to have that go to waste either. Put a little blob here. There we go. Now we got some different colors on top. Oh yeah, I might as well do the white also. Might as well. Just seeing what you guys are saying here. Yeah, that spoon thing did save a lot of soap, you're right. Smurfs. That would be terrible. Where would you get the Smurfs to make the jam? Let's see. You try to buy Nature's Bounty and perfume bottles, but there's alcohol that goes in there as well. Do you know the name of it? Can it be done? Okay, so it depends on what you're trying to make. So if you're just trying to get like just oils and alcohol and mix it together to make like a perfume, You can use I've seen people use vodka, like Everclear. It has to be Everclear. You can use that. But some people don't like that method for various reasons. You can use denatured alcohol. That will work. There's a lot of different things you can use. Um, but the oils, so the oils that they put into the alcohols to make the perfume, after you add that, you want to let it sit for like months for the smells to it's sort of like when you marinate something in the fridge, right? You want the flavors to kind of mingle. It does sort of the same thing, so it takes several weeks or months for that to happen. I'm going to spray this with alcohol real quick. That will just help those little flakes of mica kind of stick better. So that's the little side piece there. Sidebar. No matter what word I choose, it means something completely different. Never mind. The additional individual bar of soap. Anyways, but perfumers use a special types of oils and things. They use like absolutes. They use stuff even richer than that. They use I think I mentioned before. They use things like I don't even know what they're called. Like I know what they are, but I don't know like that one where it was like fossilized a special type of fossilized urine from a special type of rodent or something. I don't remember. But anyways, there's a lot of like weird stuff like that they use. They don't use just like essential oils or whatever. Um, Most of the time they don't use perfume, like not perfume oils, but they don't use like fragrance oils, like the kinds that you normally get, like what I would use for the soap. So what you can do instead, if you want, is get the fragrance oils or the essential oils or whatever you want to use, and instead of mixing it with alcohol, you can mix it with fractionated coconut oil, and that will give you the same effect. It's just like that one that I sent you. It'll be like that, and that will be less drying too because it'll have the coconut oil instead of alcohol in it. Let me just see what you're saying here. Oh, the geocoasters be fun. The swirls make you feel happy. Awesome. Oh, not real perfume. Okay. Yeah. The only thing is like, um, from what I'm told, because I never. How do I put this? The perfume I made was just kind of messing around with the alcohol and some different oils to see what I would come up with. What I found is that if you don't use the right kinds of like oils and things, the right kinds of what they use for the fragrances, which isn't always just an oil. Like I said, it could be other various substances. If you don't use the right ones, what happens is it just kind of smells funny. Like it doesn't have the right smell, and if you mix it with the alcohol. So I mean, you can do it, but it probably won't have the effect you think it's going to, unless you can find somebody who's like teaching perfumery and he's giving you like some ideas on where to get the stuff and what you can use that's cheap. Um, but uh, but yeah, otherwise you could try the other method with the coconut oil, which is that it'll preserve whatever fragrance you put in there is what it's going to smell like when you put it on. Whereas if you mix it with the alcohol, it might change a little bit depending on what it is you put in there. I need to put this. I need to put this in the oven in a minute. Hi, Lorna. Welcome. Yeah, experimenting is fun. Let me know how the experiments go. That'll be interesting. But yeah, try if you want to do the alcohol method, try either Everclear or denatured alcohol. Everclear is nice because it's like, cheap. You can get it pretty much anywhere. If you don't like that option, you could try looking for denatured alcohol. I don't know where you can get it though. Um, I got mine years ago when the world situation it was easier to get things online and get things shipped to you. So I don't know where to get it now, but yeah, you could try those two things, see if either one of those work. If you're just gonna experiment, I would say maybe try the Everclear since if it doesn't work out, then at least it was just Everclear. Um, denatured alcohol has I don't know, it could be more expensive sometimes. Just getting the soap off the table real quick. Amazon has it? Yeah, there you go. Try Amazon. That's probably a good place to check. Oh, Lorna. So this was a little extra bar that we made, and Stacy sent this mold, so we tried another Mandela pour, and she chose these blue colors. It's the dark blue, a lighter blue, um, a white with a little. We put a little bit of a blue, like reflection type sparkles in it, and then a gray. It just came out really. The colors came out really pretty. I like what she picked. Those came out really nice. So we are going to put that in the oven in a minute, and then since you weren't here, um, let me show you the cut of the wolf soap. So here it is. Anybody who came in late, here is the cut of the wolf soap. So you got the wolf howling at the moon, a little moon on top. There's the other side. I'm going to need to plane it and do the bubbling and everything when it firms up. It's really soft still. But that's how it came out. We got the really pretty purple and teal and the pink sky with the little stars. That moon. Hopefully the camera is focusing. Looks like it wants to focus on that stupid towel there. Come on, camera. Whatever. This camera is the bane of my existence sometimes. But other times it works, so can't be too hard on it. Oh yeah, thank you, Felicia. Yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more. The puppy. Yes, it's the puppy. Yes. And it smells like Skittles. It's got that smell, the rainbow fragrance. I want to show you this thing from... Well, anyways, there's going to be another video tomorrow that I want to spoil and say, oh, look what I made, but I can't. Sadly. But yes, you guys can see it tomorrow morning. It should post around 6 or 7 in the morning. Like I said, I have to double check the schedule. Get all these parts. Here's the little pull through tool. I'm going to put these caps in here, and what I'll do is I'll just soak these, and they should come clean. You can also, if you ever try this, you could take like a well, maybe this will work. Let me see. Usually I use toothpicks. Oh yeah, this barely fits. It fits one way but not the other. Yeah. So you can push most of it out and then just soak it to get that last little bit out. Or if you have like skewers that are thinner than this is a chopstick, so a skewer would probably be thinner. You can get it all the way through, and that should clean it. I should make a hot air balloon. Hot air balloon. Let me think on that one. I'm gonna have to figure out how to. Oh, I've got a couple ideas. I think I know how to make the hot air balloon. It'll be kind of big though. Maybe you guys won't mind. Let me write this down so I don't forget. Pull off my gloves so I can type. Move all this out of the way with my keyboard. Okay. Pull this up. Okay. Computer is telling me that I unplug some. I don't know about that right now. All right. I'm going to need to get your color ideas. Okay. Got the notepad. Move this out of the way also. Okay. Let me see what you guys are saying here. A hot air balloon. Okay. What does monkey fart smell like? It smells like tropical fruit. It's a very it's the opposite of what a fart would smell like. I don't know why they call it that because it smells like juicy tropical fruits. It smells really good. I have that one too. I've made it before. Does size really matter? I mean, it depends. Like if you want a giant bar of soap or not. Well, what colors on the hot air balloon do you want? 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 Do And what fragrance? Or do you want me to just figure something out? Either way is fine. But if you have like a vision in mind, let me know and I will do that one. We could do different shades of a single color or multiple colors. The only thing I don't like to do is multiple fragrances because if they don't smell good together, it'll smell weird. Unless we blend it beforehand like we did with the rainforest soap. Any thoughts on the colors and stuff, Patty? If you're not sure, you can always leave a comment later, and I can add it then if you're not sure yet. Yeah, thank you, Stacey. It was awesome. I was not expecting that at all. Let me move it forward so we can see it better. There we go. I can use this for a couple different things too. It doesn't have to be the pull through. We can do a couple other things with it that'll be really fun. I already have some ideas. It'll be really awesome. And it looks like this will hold almost double what it has now. So in the future, potentially, I could make a larger batch as long as the batter doesn't set up on me. Yellow, green, and pink, and red. Yeah, let me go ahead. Yellow, green. Oh, so you're saying like yellow and green together, or pink and red together, or all four colors? Blue and green. Felicia suggested red, yellow, blue, green, and white. Why not now? I know. Why not now? There's a lot of things I'd get now if I could. Why not now? That'd be awesome. Whatever. Blue and green. Okay, let's do that. We could do blue and green. Do you have any ideas on what fragrances? Or not together? Yeah, that'd be fun. I mean, actually, those hot air balloons, some of them are pretty colorful. We could do like a neat swirl or something. Let's see. You can have green and yellow background like a sunrise. Yes, potentially. Green and yellow background like a sunrise. I'll have to stay up all night and look at a sunrise to see how that's supposed to look. Nope, I pick. Okay, I will pick. You want a sunrise? I mean, I could do a little bit in the background. There should be enough space for me to do something. Green ground. And then do like a yellow to like pink or yellow to orange or something. Yellow sunrise. Hmm. I could. I'm trying to see. I also have to make sure that the colors won't, like, if, for example, like if the balloon was yellow, then the background can't be yellow because they'll disappear inside of each other. Unless you were doing that on purpose, like doing different shades of yellow for like a dramatic monochrome effect. Yellow sunrise. Hmm. I'll put the possible sunrise on here and see if we can think of, maybe I can think of something. Sunrises are yellows and oranges and reds. Okay. That might work actually. Because that would kind of incorporate all the colors. If we did like yellow, orange, red sunrise and then blue and green balloon, that would really make the balloon stand out. Right, yeah. It's yeah, I know. Yeah, it's her choice, but you're suggesting. Yeah, but I like your suggestion. I think that would work. If she wants, well, it just depends on what color balloon she wants, because it's kind of fun to make the image pop. So if I do like little cutouts of balloons or something. Yeah, since those are blues, pinks, and purples. Huh. Okay. Do you like that idea, Patty, of doing like the where did you put it? The yellow, orange, and red sunrise, and then doing the balloon in blue and green? I think that'll look really pretty. Maybe I could figure out some sort of like a way to swirl it or something. Okay, Felicia, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. And don't forget, everybody, to go to her channel and check it out. She's got the Crafting Nook channel. That sounds pretty. Okay. All right, Patty, let me just make a couple notes. Let me put this here. What is it called? There we go. Okay. Okay. I think I got it. I got a really fun idea for this. I think you'll like it. I hope you'll like it. All right. I think I got everything down. I know I have a really good idea for the pattern. Oh, look at this. It's already solidified. But look, you can see down here the stripes from the colors you put down. It looks really cool. I like being able to see through the mold. That's kind of fun. My feet stay on the ground. Right? Yeah, all these people that want to go skydiving and stuff, it's like, it looks like a lot of fun. But then when you go to get like insurance or something, they're like, do you do anything like diving or skydiving or whatever? And it's like, oh, well, that seems like a bad idea. And hold on a second. One second. Okay, I'm back. Let me see here. Oh yeah, the hot air balloon race, like the slowest race in history. They look really cool. There's so many. When you have those events and there's like a million hot air balloons in the sky, it's so pretty. Alrighty, so I gotta go put this in the oven and then clean out the rest of this soap. So I should definitely go take care of that. This has to get in the oven so it has time to go through gel. There we go. But I will see you guys all again on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday we'll be doing another live, and then like I said, tomorrow there'll be that video. It's going to be uploaded like in the morning, so you can see what it was I was working on. And if you guys have any other comments or any other suggestions, definitely leave them in the comment section. I love making your guys' ideas, and yes, and if you're new here, please consider giving a like and subscribing because it really helps me out. And thank you guys all so much for hanging out, and thank you again, Stacy, for the mold. Definitely, we're going to get a lot of use out of this over the next few months, years, however long it lasts. Probably a long time because this feels really sturdy. So, all right, thank you guys. I'll see you all soon. Have a good night.